let's go back to the time na pumapasok ka sa showbiz. Bakit showbiz?
It wasn't a calculated decision at all. It wasn't, I'm not like a lot of stories. Like, kunyari, best example na lang si Gab. She has been performing ever since she was young. Tapos nag-workshops. So parang, I think, even though kahit hindi niya aminin, it was one of her dreams talaga to be an artist and an entertainer. Ako, I wasn't like that. Hindi ako masyadong exposed to the industry nung bata ako. But one thing was for sure is that I loved performing on stage. I loved singing, but never really thought of it as a profession. But of course,
ginagawa mo siya sa school? Like parang...
Yes. Nag-start ako, Sir Nelson, I was 13. So medyo late na actually for performers. Hindi naman sobrang late, but a lot of people kasi a lot of people start young, like diba 5 years old, 6 years old, kumakanta na. Pero yung actual contest, my first contest, I was 13. And I won that contest. Sa school lang, yung mga school singing contests yearly sa college fair. Yung mga ano lang per batch, tapos 1.5 yung premyo. Yun doon ako sumali. So but I was kind of the go-to singer in kumbaga yun yung way ko para sumipsip sa mga teachers. Pagka kailangan nila ng kakanta sa recognition day, sa ganitong sa ganitong events sa school, lagi yung kinukuha. So, hindi ako tumatanggi para maging favorite nila ako. I wasn't bred to be a professional early on. But then, I was inspired syempre by a lot of TV shows at that time. At that time, American Idol. Tapos yung sinalihan ko nga na Pilipinas Got Talent was fairly new. 2 seasons pa lang nun. And both of the first 2 seasons, singer ang nanalo. So, I was inspired by that, and it was at the back of my head lang na why not pursue music.
Khalil, what is it about performing na parang gusto mo siyang gawin?
I remember the first time that I actually fell in love with the feeling was in elementary. Yung first ever ko na singing contest. Grade 7 ako noon. May grade 7 na kami noon. I didn't know what my potential was. Hindi ko alam kung kaya ko ba mag-perform on stage. Parang yung mentality ko noon is just do it. Parang let's see where it can lead. Kumbaga parang bahala na. I mean, I have nothing to lose. Kung mapahiya ako dito, hindi para sa akin to. Hindi na ako mag-singing contest next year, something like that. But at that time, I remember, and it's on YouTube actually, nasa ng mommy ko, nasa channel ng mom ko. I think that's one of my first, like, I sang the same song, I'll Be. So parang karaoke song ko kasi yun. Parang yun yung na-master ko na. And I discovered that I liked performing mainly because of the crowd, really. It's the crowd control. I'm a big fan of some of the icons that I consider to be some of the greatest performers, like Freddie Mercury, Michael Jackson, yung mga talagang who have total control of the crowd. Di ba, ginawa ng movie si Freddie Mercury, yung Bohemian Rhapsody, and the clip where he controlled the crowd at Live Aid. And that became viral. Parang everyone just around the world started to know about it, and they researched about the actual clip and saw how one of a kind he truly is. I found that clip, I was very young. I was 7, 8 years old. Pinapanood sa akin ng daddy ko because we had the DVD of Live Aid. I remember the moment na nakikita ko kung paano siya mag-command ng crowd of 100,000 plus. Talagang up to this day, if I watch it, I still get chills. Kumbaga naging core memory ko siya na if I wanna be a performer, this is what I feel like the ultimate performer should be. Like MJ, like Freddie Mercury. And it's the crowd control. Yung stage presence, for me, that's the most fun part. When you see their reaction when you do something that you've been rehearsing, when you
Mhm.
start jumping around the stage, when you start feeling the song talaga, and yung height of emotions mo lang while you're performing, and you see them enjoying, not because you're a celebrity, not because of my physical appearance, but because they're very much in the moment
Mm.
with you. It's the connection.
We were talking about connection a few minutes ago.
Yeah, I guess that's what it's about. I mean, also with
And that's your
acting,
And that's your
connecting.
gift.
Yeah, I
That's your gift.
love connecting no matter who, di ba, who's there, especially crowds.
Hindi lahat ng tao may ganyang gift.
Wow.
You know what I mean, right?
Yeah. Mhm.
Yung kahit na gaano sila ka-powerful, kahit na gaano sila kayaman, kahit na gaano sila ka-learned, minsan kulang sa kanila yung connection.
Mhm. It's something that that I enjoy kasi, I guess. It's when you get the message across. But don't get me wrong, I freeze when I need to connect through words. Through, let's say, not words like an interview. This is not hard naman for me. But I freeze when I do hosting, when I do, kunyari, corporate events, yung may flow, tapos you need to have this certain type of energy para dun sa certain group of people, tapos kailangan, or like, kunyari, mag-host ako ng pageant, my goodness, dun ako nag-freeze. So I guess,
Yung pag hindi na ikaw yung in control, when somebody wants to control you.
yeah, kasi may flow di ba? Ganun pag-host, there's a flow of thought, energy that you have to follow as a host, and you have to be good at it. Like, when I was starting sa industry and they wanted to try it for me to do hosting, yung makikita mo yung commands ng FD, yung floor director, na kailangan i-stretch or kailangan putulin na, grabe, my thoughts get scattered and I freeze. And I guess it's something that I haven't really gotten around to, to be good at. But yeah, I think kanya-kanya. I'm much more inclined to connecting through music and acting, storytelling.
I totally relate, yung if I'm in my comfort zone and I'm in control, kayang-kaya kong mag-host, ang bibo-bibo ko. Pero yung sabihin mo na parang may kailangan kang basahin, kailangan ganito ang feeling, kailangan ganito ang like you have to promote it this way.
Yeah.
I freeze.
Yun Tsaka iisipin mo, hala, ginagawa ko ba ng tama? Hala, baka mukha akong engot, baka ganito, kasi parang, syempre, binabago mo na yung tono ng boses mo.
So, meron
Iba
kang
na yung
ganon?
mga sinasabi. Yeah, oo, madaming beses. Maybe that's just really not yung hosting of live events. Kasi I host, but like kunyari yung Front Seat Foodies, we host a food show or a travel show, and it's very different from like hosting events. Kasi events, yung time pressure, yung audience pressure, tas yung live ka across the entire nation. Yun yung intense for me.
I first saw you act sa Dead Kids. And ang galing mo doon. And hanggang dun sa sinasabi ko sa iyo, 'di ba, yung kinukwento ko sa iyo yung sa Love You Stranger.
Yeah.
Parang ang layo naman ito doon sa sinasabi mong nagfi-freeze ka at hindi ka marunong umarte.
It was a journey talaga. So yung sinasabi kong workshops kanina, si Director Ryan Carlos yun. He was the moderator or our teacher. He was one of the first people that told me that I had the potential because I have very expressive eyes and I have control over my voice. Sabi niya, you're a singer, so you really know how to modulate. So that's one of your assets as well. So sabi niya, i-develop mo. Kahit na, I had really the performances that I wasn't really proud of. That was at the back of my head na, people who have been in the industry for so long and I would consider experts in the field na told me that I I had what it takes. So I really just started to take it seriously. Maybe if I could recall, sineryoso ko na siya when I started doing movies. My first being She's Dating the Gangster, and then my second being Kid Kula Fu, which was, I guess, the
Yung
perfect
nagboxing
mix.
ka. Totoong
Yeah,
boxing ito,
nagboxing
no?
ako. Yeah, that was real. We had to train. So I got the perfect mix of both mainstream and independent cinema. And when I did movies, dun ko na nakita yung, this is something that I enjoy. This is something else. This is, I guess, I think I'll be doing this for the rest of my life, I believe.